Aloha and good morning. This is Jeff from Toshiba Business Solutions in Hawaii, and today I'm going to be walking you through how to install a print driver on a Macintosh computer or an Apple. Are we still calling them Macintosh? Yeah, we are. An Apple laptop, actually. And I am on version, let's see, Catalina 10.15.4. Okay. So this is a highly requested video for me to do or a walkthrough for me to do. And normally I just send out this PDF to our customers and have them install it, or we have our help desk here install it for them. But I find that it's one of the things that a lot of customers that I have struggle with. So I wanted to create a walkthrough video for you folks. All right, here we go. So first things first is you want to know what copier you're going to be installing it on. So for us, for example, we have a lot of copiers in our office. So so I'm in Top Access. Top Access is the web management program for our copier. Every copier has their own version of Top Access, their own web management console. This is ours. And what I'm doing is I'm just looking for the model number on the copier. And I got to here by typing in the IP address of the copier. This is something you're going to need to know as well when you're installing it. So let's go download the driver. So I'm going to go to my Brave browser, and actually I could have typed it into Chrome, but I don't like to browse the internet without using Brave. Brave is a fantastic browser. It blocks a lot of unwanted traffic. So I'm going to go to our copiers.toshiba.com, and what I'm doing is I'm getting the device driver for the machine. So I'm going to go to, let's see here, support driver. So we can search by model number, which is what we're going to do. It's 4515 AC. So 4515 AC. We're going to search. Okay, and what we're going to be, so we don't want to do the full installer. We want to look for, okay, so this is where a lot of my customers get stuck at. Really doesn't really matter. These are just some settings that we're going to overwrite in this walkthrough. So for brevity, I won't go specifically into the differences between these two drivers. All right, so I'm going to download the driver here. I'm going to drop this right into my downloads. Okay. All right, click, tick, 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 tick. All right, I think we're done here. So we're gonna close all that, go to my downloads. Actually, let's just go, yeah, I'm away from my home office today, so I don't have all my shortcut keys. Is that still downloading? Wait a minute here. No, okay, no, we're good. Okay, so that's the DMG file. It's going to mount the installer. So we download it, we click on that, we get this birthday present thing, okay, which is Toshiba Color MFP package. We're going to double click on that. And we're going to do a series of next. So we're going to hit continue, sure, take some space. That's fantastic. I'm going to use my secret password, which I did. And what that basically did was we installed the device driver in the machine, or excuse me, in your computer. All right. It's not configured yet. We have all the device drivers in the computer. So now what we have to do is we have to connect the device on your network or the copier on your network to the device drivers on your system. All right, so we're going to hit close, move that to trash. We don't need to keep that there. All right, so we're going to go to, and there's shortcut keys to do this. I'm going to do the documentation manual way. So Apple on the left, you want to make sure you're at the desktop. You want to hit the Apple icon on the left, go to System Preferences, and we're going to go to printers and scanners. All right, and we're going to hit this plus symbol here. All right, now we're not going to set it up using Bonjour, and these are different protocols and ways that you can set up a copier. We're going to use TCP/IP. So I'm going to type in, whoops, 10.64.174.37. Okay, so it's going to go out there, it's going to look for the device, okay, and it found something. Okay, so in terms of the protocol, I normally leave it on HB Jet Direct. You can use the Live Printer Daemon or LPD or IPP. It's just different protocols, and protocols is really the lane. I was going to say is the protocol, but it's really the communication device between this computer and the copier. Okay, without getting super techy. So I just leave it on HP Jet Direct. It's fine. It's quick. It works great. So I got the IP address here. I want to name this. So I think that is 34 is going to be our admin copier. You can name it any way you want. All right. So it automatically found the device drivers. If it didn't, oops, sorry. I always do that by accident. You go select software, and then you can actually just type in Toshiba. And sometimes it won't find the device drivers, and you'll have to go in and find it. There's a whole bunch of reasons why that could be happening, depending on where you're sitting in terms of your network to where your printing device is. Okay, and there's different drivers that I have here from previous machines, but we are totally fine with this color MFP. Okay, so we've got our protocol set. Don't worry about the queue, that is for another protocol type. This is the IP address of, you know what? Hold on. It's 34, wasn't it? Haha. 36, right? Wasn't it? Let me see here. Yes, it was 34. Okay, great. All right. So 34, I'm going to name this admin. Yeah, we got tons of copiers in our office, you can imagine. All for you guys to come in and try it out. Okay, so we've got that set. We're going to hit add. All right, and now this is a really critical part. You want to know exactly what you have on your copier. All right, so external large capacity feeder, how many drawers, you got hole punch, you got finisher, all that kind of stuff. How do you know what you have in your copier without having to walk up and inspect it? You can go into top access, which is here behind this dialog box, but you can verify what you have based on top access. Of course, if you have the IP address, you need the IP address to install the print driver. You can type it into top access and get information that you need. So we've got, let's see, we've got drawer 1, yep, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it automatically found that. That's cool. We don't have a large capacity feeder. That's fine. We don't have a finisher on here, and we don't have a hole puncher. All right, and that's it. That is totally it. Isn't that cool? Let's go ahead and print this, test it out, make sure it's working. So we're going to hit more, and the interface. Actually, we should. You know what? Let me jump off of Google Chrome here, because Google Chrome has its own type of print interface, which. Now let's just open something new in Pages here. Cool Mac application. Here we go. It's a nice little template that I used for another walkthrough. Secret. Admin copier. I'm actually going to just print from 1 to 1. In your settings, you can change color and black and white and all that kind of stuff that you wanted to. Excuse me, here in Pages, in the Pages layout. So color matching, booklet features, finishing, actually it would be in finishing options. Finishing options, this is, which we don't have, right, in our example. Okay, Oops, that was a little text message. Sorry about that. Whoa, sorry about that. Okay, and we're gonna print one page. You should see that disappear, and that's it. Hopefully that was really helpful for you. Please send any comments or concerns you have to the email below. Thank you so much.